MK, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Doha in Qatar, in the Middle East. Yeah,
Amazing.
yeah.
And
I'm originally from South Africa, but we moved here in October.
and you're in your first 5K.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And you recently posted about something, so I had to have you on here. Can you say what you posted about?
Yeah, so I posted about my recent venture into building websites, landing pages,
Yeah.
and a few lead magnets. So you recently posted the video advising us on how to get started doing that.
Yeah.
And I'd actually started a few days before that. A friend of mine who's a business partner works with a doctor, and they screen people, potential clients for GLP-1 medication like Ozempic and stuff like that.
Yep.
So
Yep.
he's basically the front. He screens people, and if they qualify, he passes them to the doctor. But if they don't qualify for the medicine, he wants to offer them like a service, like a nutrition plan and guidance and training. So he did, and he needed a presence online. He didn't have anything.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd watched a few of your videos before in the past because I joined in October
Hmm.
and I'd seen a few of your stuff, and I created him a landing page, and I got 100. That was my first payment. It was $150. Uh,
Amazing.
yeah. And
Amazing.
then when you did what you did the other day, it suddenly dawned on me that this can be a business because I'd
Mm.
been messing around with AI. I'd built a website for myself. I'm a personal trainer by trade, and I didn't have an online presence at all other than Instagram. But I had registered a domain, I'd bought a domain, and I'd sat on it for a year. And within a day of watching one of your videos, I created my own website.
Wow.
And then from that, I created another website that basically sells my services now. So, and
Yeah.
I've,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And then I've subsequently had one more sale for $300 now.
Oh, really? In that
Yeah.
small amount of time? Because that's been less than a
Yeah.
week now. I
Yeah,
did
well,
that 6 days ago.
after your video. So there was a previous video where you did a barbershop,
Yeah.
where you went in, you did a barbershop one.
Yeah.
So I basically took that model. I
Mhm.
went and I looked at a few of the professionals that I know in personal training who don't have great websites. I built one and then I showed them. And the lady that I showed to wasn't interested. She says, I'm rebranding. And I said, okay. But at that point, I know I'm top of mind if she
Mm.
wants to build hers. And
Mhm.
then after that, I did my friend's landing page. I did my own website. So I've built so many things now, and I've
Yeah.
built a portfolio as well,
Yeah. Yeah. So
due
how
to
did you
it.
get
So,
that most recent sale? Who was that?
well, that's also a personal training, strength and conditioning
Mm.
guy. Yeah. So
Hmm.
what I did, and like you said, I reached out to people that I know because the difficulty is always getting in front of people. I've found with
Yeah,
anything that I've built.
it
So
is.
going fresh in front of people gets a bit hard. You sort of, it's like cold calling online, and people see so much of that. So I did what you were saying, and I looked at people that I know, and I
Mhm.
specifically targeted people in my industry. Um,
Yes.
yeah.
Interesting.
So yeah, so it's keeping it close to home, and yeah, it's well, it's worked so far.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Well,
yeah,
that's so cool. So we'll talk a little bit about it so everybody can be kind of on the same page. And if you've watched some of my videos recently, you've heard of Lovable, but if you haven't, we'll
yes,
tell you. Lovable is this AI platform that essentially lets you tell it what you want to see on the screen just by
yeah,
talking to it, just typing in or even doing an audio. And
yeah,
then give it 5 minutes or so, it'll give you something to work with, something really cool to work with. And then you just keep working with it and talking to it and tweaking things. And I did this 40-minute free tutorial here on YouTube, which I will link to below. And I taught people in my membership, Your First 5K, which is a free membership that I will also link below. I taught everyone how to use Lovable not only for fun and like, kind of wow factor, but to actually have a product to give to clients and to sell in the range of 300. Did you sell the second one for 150?
the second one was 300. That's
300.
and that's what I was. That's the one. That's where you saw my comment. So the first one I did for 150,
Yep.
because it was a friend of mine, and I
Yes.
wasn't certain if it would work. And then the second one was 300.
Listen, I say you can do the first two or three for free,
Yeah.
uh, and work your way to 300. Work your way. I
Yeah.
just talked to someone who we just posted a little while ago who went from I forgot the original amount. I think it was 300, and then the
Yeah.
very second one was 500,
Yeah.
because they're just learning, oh, this is actually really valuable. I'm getting better at it every time I do it. Another thing
Yeah.
you touched on that I do want to bring home to people is you said you created the page for yourself. So I talk about in this tutorial how you should be your first customer,
Yeah.
because if you're selling something and you are selling, like, your online presence needs to be better, that's the sell, right? And your online presence doesn't have a website.
Yes.
Like, let me sell you a
Exactly.
website, but I don't have one.
Yeah.
Then it's kind of, people just forget. So
Yeah.
when you built that, are you able to show your screen at all? Or I know I
Yeah.
didn't prep you for that, but
Yeah.
maybe we can see
Okay.
your page that you have about
Yeah.
you, and
Of
then
course.
I'll tell people what's going on here. So
Uh,
you can use Lovable, and yes, Lovable costs money. It costs like 20 or $30 per month for the intro account, and then you're using credits. You get a certain number of credits, and it's like 100 credits for a month, and you use that every time you prompt it, which is instruct it. And what I suggest is that once you learn this skill, which will take a small amount of time, but you just get better and better every time, then then you create, as soon as you can, you create your own landing page. And that's what we're pulling up right now, if you're able to
okay.
see
Let me
it.
see. Is it sharing?
I don't see it,
Oh,
no. Should
okay.
be at the
Hold on.
bottom of your,
Ah, here we
yeah.
go. It should come up now.
Yeah, starting to
Here
share.
we go.
Starting to share.
Okay.
Let's
So
see.
that's the top
Well,
of it.
we don't see it yet. It just says it's
Oh,
starting. Oh, there we are. Okay,
it is? Okay.
Fit Bodies by MK. So
Yes,
you
ma'am.
built this with Lovable.
Well, this is where I didn't build it with
Oh, I
Lovable.
see
I built it
WordPress.
with another. Yes, I
Yes, I see
built it with
WordPress.
another
Mhm.
AI app. Yeah.
Okay.
So I had AI. I had already bought the domain at WordPress about a year
Yes.
ago, and it
Okay.
actually recharged me. But I
Yeah,
used another AI tool, but I used the same format that you advised.
absolutely. To
So
me, it
I
doesn't
haven't even
matter what
used
you
Lovable
use.
yet.
If you can
Yeah, I
use
haven't used
Lovable,
Lovable.
you can use Replit, you can use
Yeah.
Squarespace. There's so many of these. But my
Yeah.
favorite is Lovable, just because of the ease of use and
Yeah.
how dynamic it can be. Like, I've built some incredibly advanced things on Lovable.
Yeah.
But so this is your page. And how
Yeah.
long do
So
you think it took you to make this?
played around. I've changed a few things. So maybe altogether it took me 2 hours to make the initial page, an
Hmm.
hour maybe, if not
Yeah,
less,
yeah.
probably less. But I've played around with a lot of things and I've included like here, if you click on start a conversation, I'm
Hmm.
not sure if it connects to an external WhatsApp so people can communicate.
Oh, yeah. And that's
So
great for a trainer, because or is this for your personal training?
this
Yeah.
is for my own personal
Yeah.
training.
So that's
Yes. Yeah.
great, because then people can connect with you. You can even
Can
have some sort of
connect.
automations and things as you keep
Yeah.
going. But now because you are a trainer, the last person we interviewed is an artist. So she started helping other
Other
musicians
art.
with their
Yeah.
channels, with their
Yeah.
pages. Because you are in this industry, you understand what other trainers want and need.
Yeah.
And you can just go, and there's, how many trainers are there in the world that you could go to?
And so many people going online, Arlan. That's the
Yeah.
big thing.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to be online. But what I did take from you,
Yeah.
which I can credit you for fully now,
Yeah.
is this little quiz I created, like a lead magnet. And that's
Okay.
what I'm specializing in, those lead mags. So if I click on here, the over 40 body check,
Ooh,
right? So
yeah.
if you go through the quiz, and at the end of the quiz, it takes you two paths. Either you connect with me on WhatsApp and we chat, or it leads you to a program, an online program I've created. You can just straight away purchase. It's a done for you, do it yourself. So it gives you two options at the end. So it either you continue the conversation or you purchase.
And then it also gives you a score and some advice, so that
Yes,
you will
at
give
the end of it.
value. Yeah, you give
Yeah. If
value
I
for
can
free.
If I can just run it quickly, you'll see
Yeah.
it doesn't take long. And also the other big thing, I'm not capturing people's emails or
Mm-hmm.
anything
Mm-hmm.
complicated. It's
Mm-hmm.
very, very simple.
Yes.
And
Smart.
well, on this one, it seemingly does.
Oh yeah.
But it stays. Yeah, yeah, this one. But
That's
on
all
the ones I've,
good.
yeah, but it's also, I've kept it very simple. So I don't want to complicate it for myself.
Yeah, and if you were to do this on Lovable, everybody, you would see the emails in the back end. So this
Yeah.
is a score. You got a high
So
score. You've
24.
done the work. You got where to focus.
Yeah.
Yeah, love that. Love it.
And then you join or you book a call with me.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so that's the one that I really like. That was the boost that
Mm-hmm.
you gave me. And
Mm-hmm.
now I'm offering those lead magnets now to people as well.
Yeah, and it's just you can.
Yeah.
What I like about it is, different people have. You can go ahead and shut that. Oh,
Oh, sure, sure. Okay, no
different
problem.
people have different opinions about AI, but one of the
Yeah,
things I like about it is that you can develop your own signature style. Even though
yeah,
you're using this machine to create with you and for you, you can have your own thing. So your own little sauce, right? Which is I'm going to put together that maybe yours is I'm going to put together a very complex in the back end
yeah,
quiz for each of my clients that I have tried and tested. And now you tested it with two people. Maybe in a month it'll be 10 people, and 3 months it'll be 40 people, and it'll
yeah,
be like different clients, right? And so
yeah.
what do you think? What do you think your near future, the rest of the year looks like for you? How much time do you think you're going to put into the fitness versus
Yeah.
building pages for people? Like, how does that work in your world?
At the moment, I mean, I really, I've been enjoying building applications and the web pages and landing pages.
Mhm.
So I do want to push that. I mean, if you asked me this a few months ago, I would have told you it's only fitness because that's all I've known for the last 20 years.
Yeah.
But now I'm exploring this new path, and
Yeah.
I think I'm going to put a lot of effort into it,
Interesting.
and try offer it, and
Yeah.
just have and also have conversations. Not too much pressure, just
Yeah.
having conversations with people, and seeing if they have a presence, if they could use my services, then
Yeah.
perfect. If not,
Yeah. Well,
I'll
now
move on. So
you have three different landing pages that you
yeah,
can put into a portfolio.
yes,
and and that'll do a lot of the selling and talking for you because you
yeah,
can say, hey, do you want something like this,
yeah.
and let them click through and go through the different things, and people people get awed by that.
Yeah, I think the biggest lesson, the big one of the big takeaways from me was watching you do that with that barbershop website,
Mm,
because you weren't just talking about going and talking to them. Oh, I'd like to offer you something. You were going to show them something
yes.
there,
Yes.
and that for me is for one of my themes for June is show and tell,
Yes.
right? Show and tell. So while I'm coming to you, I want to show you what I've done, what I've built already. And so that because we buy when we see, then when there's proof of concept,
Yeah. I'm going to ask
as
you a
cons
very weird question that has nothing to do with
yeah,
anything. I'm having deja vu. Do you know
yeah,
the Obamas by any chance? Do you have anything
not
to do with the Obamas?
not
No.
personally,
Okay,
no,
I'm
no,
having such a deja vu moment, and I'm like, if this is real, okay,
no.
whatever. That just messed up my retention, but I don't care. Okay,
No.
so let's go back really quickly because
Hmm,
I think this has helped a lot of people understand that no matter what business you're in or what you've already learned, you
yes,
can apply this, and this can help you supplement your finances while you do everything else that you want to do. You can do this from
yeah,
anywhere in the world. You can do
yeah,
this while traveling, even. Like it's just
yeah.
so fun. Um, uh, Tell me, you're in 360 Pass or no?
I'm not in 360
Okay.
past at the moment.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's the next investment,
Yes,
and
well,
yes,
absolutely. I
yeah,
think you
it's my
would
next
really
investment.
love several things in it. You would love Lovable OS in it. Just
Okay.
unlocks incredible amount of different things you can make with Lovable because it's just
Yeah.
like this that alone. And then there's a Lovable revenue challenge replay. That's a 3-day
Okay.
replay that'll just, it'll be you can nerd out on it.
Yeah.
But tell people who are not yet in the free Your First 5K
Yeah.
why they should join because I have to I'm biased, but I have to say it is a really great gold mine.
Well, what's interesting for me is I got in when it was $50 for the year.
Yes.
And yeah, so
Yes. So
right at that time,
you're a
I
premium
was
member.
premium member. So I
Yeah.
got in at that time. And when the doors opened and exploded, I saw people coming in. And
Yeah.
in my mind, I was just thinking, I wonder if they realize the value of all of this. Just
Mm,
like this video that you released free on YouTube, something that anyone can go do. So you watch it on YouTube, you go get Lovable and you get going. And it's
yeah.
free.
Yeah.
And
The
I
video
my
is lovable
the
is not,
video,
but
yeah,
the
yeah,
video.
the
Yeah.
video, the
Yeah.
video is. And
Yeah.
so that's just a fraction of what you get inside the community,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And for me, there's so much that I want to still explore in the community. You know, it's
Hmm.
just time and getting time to do all
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah.
So if anyone is on the fence and really looking to build a business, wants an idea, wants the hand holding, the A to Z of how to do it, I would
Yeah.
highly recommend it. And the fact that we all get access to you directly through the community, talking, posting, communicating is
Yeah.
an absolute bonus.
Yeah.
Because how many times, I mean, in what area would I be able to rub shoulders with you doing what you do? You know?
I love that. I mean, I'm in there every single day. I am
Yeah.
always adding to it and I'm watching people's comments so I can know, okay, what does this group need next that will help
Yeah.
them?
Yeah.
Because you are a premium member, so there's three tiers. There's a freemium, which is the
Yeah.
free tier, which is just has so much free value. Then
Yeah.
there's the VIP 360 pass, which has all of these tools and 7 different office hours a week that you can just drop into anytime. But
Yeah.
there's a premium in the middle, and the premium I think is like slept on for sure
Yeah.
because you get a lot that is not included in the free
Yeah.
and you get like if you're at all interested in YouTube, there's this YouTube workshop that I did over 2 days that cost $1,500 to be in the room
Yeah.
in Los Angeles that I have for premium members only. And I have
Yeah.
certain like all the replays are available for like that we do across the entire calendar are
Yeah.
available for premium members and not free members. So there's multiple things in there and you can kind of see a list when you go in. But I
Yeah.
highly recommend it. Go in, if nothing else, join the free. We have 30,000 members in this community and 27,500 joined in the last 5 months alone. More than 1,000 a week have
Yeah.
joined.
It
Um,
exploded. It
yeah,
exploded,
it's
really.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm loving it. I think we can get to 100,000 over the next couple of years, and I'm really
Yeah.
excited to see not just that number, that ballooned number, but the number of people that I see who actually have made money. Like you are proof yourself. You've actually made money with the training, with the free YouTube, with the
Yeah.
premium, your first 5K, and also just doing it. Like
Yeah.
how important do you think it is for people to implement what they learn, even if they're busy?
I think, especially the interviews like this, those
Mm-hmm.
have given me
Mm,
a lot of confidence to execute because I'm someone who likes to prepare and I plan and I prepare and I plan.
yeah.
And I never release.
Yeah.
And watching the interviews where people are coming in and say, I've made $500. I've done the challenge, the $100 challenge, and I've
Yes.
gotten money.
Yeah.
And that gives me confidence. I'm going, okay, well, clearly we can do it. You know, we
Yeah.
all can do it.
Yeah.
And even if nothing comes off right away, you just go back, you know, change some things, iterate, go back again, test, test, test. There's never any failure. But that for me has been one of the big lessons. There's no failure. We just keep testing. And also watching you, and to give you props, watching you do this stuff constantly, every week, releasing something else,
Mhm.
stand store, this, that, constantly releasing. That
Mhm.
encourages all of us because the work is
Mm.
never done. You can always keep trying new stuff
Yes. Yes.
and you never know everything. And for me,
Yeah.
that's really been encouraging. It's
Well,
been
thank you.
encouraging.
I
Yeah,
study an enormous an enormous amount of time every day. I don't
yeah,
think people realize how much I'm studying and
yeah,
I'm then acting on things and I think there's a curiosity that is insatiable within me And
Yeah.
also, more than anything, there is a deep drive to see other people win because we all win when one of us wins. And so
Yeah.
like that impact is really important to me. And you know, it's slightly selfish. You know, it's a little bit of like I want to leave that legacy.
Yeah.
But like let's do it. We have the tools that we've never had in anyone's lifetime. We
Yeah.
have access to it. So for us to kind of sit on the sidelines and watch other people, run away with that, it's a shame. So let's
Yeah.
let's get in, even if it's just to, oh, let me go and see what this is all about. Let me just see if,
Yeah.
study a little bit.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I think this has been helpful for a lot of people. I think it may encourage people to make that first step,
Yeah.
which then is your impact. So appreciate you.
Thank you, Arlan. Thank
Thank
you
you.
very much.
See you
Take
later.
care.